What's going on, blue collar businessman? So today I'm going to talk to y'all about the 4 levels of business. You're thinking like, what are you going to tell me about the 4 levels of business? Well, here's the cool thing about it. If you don't like where you are right now, and you don't like the money you're making, you don't like the time that you don't have right now, you're going to want to watch this because it's going to help you understand the next level you need to get to, and then the next level after that if you want to keep growing your business. So let's get into this right now. So let's talk about the 4 levels. So we're going to draw some stairs, right? There's always different levels. Here's our 4 stairs. Yes, I'm not a carpenter, don't claim to be, and y'all could probably do this a whole lot better than me. But let's talk about the lowest level of owning a business. Really, it's owning a job. This is physically doing the work. So it's all physical, right? This right here is when you're doing, and I probably didn't spell that right, but I'm not trying to do a spelling contest. This is the lowest level. If you're working right here, if you're out there working every day in the business, you're not working on the business. And when you're working in the business, this is where the lowest amount of money is going to be made, right here. Because you maybe can get up to 6 figures, maybe a hair over 6 figures, especially if you know how to price your jobs. You can get over 6 figures. And you can have a pretty decent lifestyle if you know how to estimate right, making sure your profit margins, know your overhead. You can get up here pretty good. But if you don't know those numbers, you're going to be in the lower 6 figures. And this is where you're doing all the work. The next level is called managing. This is where you're starting to manage the people that actually do the work. You're thinking, well, why is this so important to me? Well, here's the deal. If y'all don't like where you are and you're wanting to go that next level and you're wanting more free time and you're wanting to make more money to be able to have the vacations you want to have, buy the house you want to be able to buy, have the free time, the freedom that you actually started your business, you're going to have to take it up to the next level, and that's called managing. And a lot of y'all, and I know I talk to you all the time, a lot of y'all don't like manage. Well, it's the people out there. I just don't like dealing with people. I can't find good people. I can't do this. Well, part of managing is you becoming a good leader. And that's something I don't ever hear from people going, it's not the people. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. Maybe my leadership is not good enough where I attract the right type of guys that want to work for me. See, when you want to go up to the next level, and I'm going to tell you why you want to go up to the next level. Because this is where you can go from $500,000, from 500K up. You can get up in a couple million right here. Just learning how to manage. But this is also at a whole level that you have to come up even higher, and you have to work harder in your mind than you do physically. You're not physically doing the work anymore. You're actually managing the work, which requires you to use your brain and developing skills that you did not have before. Down here, you had all the skills to do the work, right? But when you're wanting to come up here and do managing, that's a lot different type of skills that you have to use. And doing those skills, using those different levels of skills, like attracting the right type of people because you're communicating to those guys, you're getting them to grow, you're getting them to do, you're having to communicate, okay, this is the type of work I want you to do. You're actually getting those, you're communicating to those guys. And that's helping you actually for the next level because you're building everybody underneath you, you're building them up so they can do the work while you're not there every day. That's why this is so important, is managing. And the next level, if you really want to go up from there, is communication. This is where you're going to be out. You're going to have somebody managing the work. This is when you're going to leave here, go to here. And you're going to put somebody right here to do the work. And you're going to come up here and start managing, or start communicating, sorry. You're going to start communicating what you do to your potential clients, customers, and you're going to start building that rapport out there in the public. You're going to start doing whatever you need to do. If it's videos like this, put them out there on YouTube. Videos like this, put them out there on your Facebook page. This is where you're actually starting to communicate what you actually do and how you help your customers out, what you can build for them, you know, what all the problems you can fix. This is where you're communicating all the problems that you fix. This is a whole different level. And then this is where when you got people down here managing the people that do the work, see, this all flows down. Once you go from there to there, you go from there to there, and then you put people in place down here below you. And you're over here communicating exactly what you do to help fix people's problems. See, all you're doing is fixing people's problems. This is where you can really, really, really start to make the money, because you're out there getting out in front of people. And yeah, y'all probably don't like, I don't want to get out there and talk to nobody. I don't want to do nothing. Let me ask you this. How much do you hate money? Do you hate money that bad you would rather sit down here and physically do the work all the time where you don't have any money and you can barely breathe? Because money, just like oxygen, you don't have it, you can't breathe. You got plenty of it, you sure can go, it sure is nice. See, you just got to keep going up. So get out there communicating. Do a video of how you can actually fix people's problems. That's going to let people know what you can actually do for them. Right? Just like me sitting here in front of you right now, talking to you about this, I'm sitting out here communicating to you how I can help you and the problem that you have right now, because you're physically doing the work and you want to get out of physically doing the work. So I'm going to help you get up to managing the low to people, and then get up for you to help you get up there and start communicating your message that's actually going to move all your potential customers to going, man, I want that guy to come help me fix my problem I have at my house or at my business. And you're out there doing the work. And then the next level is imagination. This is where you start using your brain a lot, because you're thinking, okay, what can I add to our business that's going to help us and create revenue a whole lot more, which is going to create profits a lot more, right? If it increases our revenue, it should increase our profits. So you're hitting a point right here, you're like, man, we want to increase our profits a lot more. We're doing really good, but we're getting very stagnant. So we want to increase our profits and our revenue. So this is where you're going to start using your brain and your imagination. This is where you're going to have people helping you. You're going to be out there going, okay, guys, what do we do that we can help other people that we haven't thought of? What we can add to our arsenal in our business that we can help people solve their problems a lot more that we didn't know we could do. This is where you can start imagining those problems that your potential customers and clients have, right? And once you think, oh, well, let's say we're doing plumbing, right? Let's say we add a whole different division to electrical. We can come in your house and do electrical and plumbing problems, right? Then, oh wow, we just added that. Okay, what about we do framing and we just started adding putting roofs on. There's different levels, right? Or we're clearing property, now we're out there planting seed behind it. Right? There's all different types of things that you can add to your business that can take it from here to here. Or you're an AC guy and you're like, well, electrical sounds like it goes with HVAC, so we're going to add electrical to our HVAC company. Interesting. Well, let's do that. And then you get out there and you communicate the message that you have with the imagination that you have. And this is where sparks go off. This is where it goes pew, pew, pew. You know, you put all the fireworks, everything goes off, because this is where you really start making the money, when you can get up here. When you communicate and use your imagination together, those things are awesome, because you started your imagination, you used your imagination at first when you said, I want to start this business. I don't want to work for anybody else. So you went to start doing the work, right? And then you used it a little bit right here when you're working through the problems of when you're fixing somebody's deck, right? Or you're building somebody's house, or you're clearing some property for them, or you're building a road for them, or whatever it was that you were doing. You were using your imagination here, but you were physically doing the work. Then you just go up to here, and you're still using your imagination a little bit here, trying to figure out how to get all these people to work. Then you could take it up to here in your communication. Like, how can I get the point that I have about where we want to be in our business? How do we get that? How do I get that across to the people that are working here? Well, maybe if I communicated the way I wanted it communicated when I was out there doing the work, oh yeah, maybe I just need to be more relatable so they understand. See, it's all about communicating all the way down and all the way back up. See, you're using your imagination all the way up here, but it's using your imagination at a different level. So if you're tired of being down here at below 6 figures or above 6 figures, and you're ready to go to $500,000 and above, well, then we got to start managing people. But when you get into communicating, that's 1 million plus. And when you combine these two together, then you're talking about 10 million plus. Now, how many of y'all would love to go from right here where you are to here? A lot of y'all would say, man, I just want to get to right here, and that'd be great. Well, that's great. But you can, if you stay stagnant for too long, you're dying. You got to keep continuing to grow it. And maybe you don't want to be a $10 million business, but you still got to start leveling up your business in a way that people know what you're doing. You'll be able to communicate how you can help others fix their problems, and imagining other ways you can add to your revenue source, which is going to increase your profits. See, it all ties in together. But if you just want to stay down here, guys, that's cool. I'm cool with that. I can help you with this right here really easy just by helping you fix your numbers. But if you're ready to go to here, I do all of my work from this level up. Sometimes I'm up here. Sometimes I'm right here, these two together. Sometimes I'm just managing. It all depends on what I'm doing at one point in time. I never, ever stay down here, because this is the lowest level of value that you can make, is down here. I always want to be up here because my time is worth way too much for me to be down here. Yeah, there's some stuff I may do physically because I still like to do some physical work every now and then to help keep me in shape, and I do it with my kids. So my kids understand what it's like to do physical work. So I use it as a teaching tool. But if I'm doing other stuff, I'm going to be up here and above, because I know down here is not where I make my money. That's crumbs. That's why you're eating crumbs off the floor. That's why it feels like there's no money out there. It's because you're doing everything down here. When you start coming up here and working, this is where you really start to make the difference. And this is where you see the revenue and the profits in your business really start to explode when you get up here. But you got to be willing to change, right? First off, you got to be willing to change. And if you're committed to change, that's going to build confidence that you never had. But it takes courage in order to be able to do that. So I want you to change first. Be saying, I got to change. Right? Then I want you to be committed to that change. And then that's going to build your confidence and courage to go up this ladder. So just wanted to share this with y'all guys, because I know y'all are working out there very hard. I know you're working your business very hard. I know your families love you, and I know you love your families. And that's why I want to see you succeed. I want your business to go higher than you ever thought it could go. And I want you to be able to help other people, your employees, because if you're able to make more, you're able to provide more for them. And if you're helping everybody else, guess what? And back, it's going to come back to you in the profits and revenue that you get in your business. So keep moving forward. Don't stop. Level up. Don't be scared to change. Change is only going to help you out. So if you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, share it with some other guys that you know that are in the blue collar industry. Guys, y'all are the backbone to America. We need y'all to be very, very strong. If all the blue collar businesses are strong, guess what? We don't have the problems we have in America right now. Guys, don't be scared. You got this. Have the courage, the confidence, and the commitment to change. So subscribe, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. That worked out pretty good.